Hello and welcome back to We Who Are About to Die. We're going to do the elite fight. Yeah, because that's the rules, you know? Those are the rules. We got to do the elite fight straight away. We're going to go and do 200... Oh, well, this basically doesn't do anything. Okay, no offense, right? No offense to people that are really liking the bets and things like that, but 200 gold in the grand scheme of things is basically nothing, right? It's basically nothing. I'm going to do it just because, but it is such a minuscule reward for for this kind of bet, because you're literally only getting 200. It's nothing. If you were criminal scum right now, I'd obviously do that, you know, because that's a no-brainer. The criminal scum makes betting really important. Anyway, this is going to be a bit of a difficult one because we have shield, a shield that is damaged. My weapon is damaged and I have no armor. Yes, I have no armor at all. So this is going to be very interesting. I may actually literally just die. I'm not entirely sure. That was hilarious. These guys literally just pushing me all over the place. That's always funny. Okay, there we go. Hit him in his head. Hit him in his shield. That guy is taking damage from him, so that's quite nice. Let's try to avoid taking more damage, shall we? I was actually kind of trying to not take any damage myself, but I'm being a bit too aggressive. I feel like that's actually one of my most defining bad habits that I tend to have quite often in this game, where I basically just go and I just attack way too recklessly, and I basically make it super easy for the enemy to take me down, because at these moments, you wanna try to be careful, right? You wanna try to be careful as much as possible. You wanna try to reduce the chances that you're gonna take damage. But the problem with me is that I'm consistently thinking to myself, oh yeah, I gotta be aggressive here. I gotta be aggressive, you know? And the reason why I have to be aggressive is because, well, inevitably you do need to actually kill your enemies, of course. You know, of course you're gonna need to do that. However, you don't need to do that at the the sacrifice of your own HP. You can still actually do damage, and this is a thing that I have to remind myself of many times over. You can still do damage, even if you are being aggressive. And you can still reduce the amount of damage you're taking, even while being aggressive. You just have to be a bit more careful about how that works. This guy's got a massive two-handed axe. Well, this is not going to go well for me. Okay, apparently it went much better than anticipated. This is exactly the reason why I said to you, this weapon that I have right here is actually insane, and I actually think it's really good. But yeah, I'm actually going to pick up this. I guess I'm going to pick up his weapon, and we're going to see how we do with it. I mean, I don't even know what kind of rules I'm really going for now. Because basically, the rule that I had instituted, or the couple of rules that I instituted, is I'm not going to repair anything, right? I'm not going to repair anything. I'm actually going to get this. Yeah, so basically the rule was no repairing, no choosing my, my fights, and if there is a purple, then I should do that, unless it's draft. Obviously, if it's draft, we're probably not going to do that. And otherwise, apart from that, we're just going to be doing, what I think is the hardest match, and that's pretty much it, that's pretty much it. I'm going to buy this. That's going to be a really nice piece of armor here. And we're going to see, oh no, I need more healing. I need more healing, unfortunately. Oh yeah, and no repairing. No repairing. That was also a thing that I was actually going to do. There's a shield pan here. That is actually hilarious, by the way. You can have you can have dual wield shields, or should we say dual wield pans. And I think that's very funny. Generally, that can actually be considered a very fun way to play the game. But obviously right now for me, I'm obviously not going to do that. So I'm just going to go and do the many versus many, because I personally feel like many versus many is more difficult for me than a 1 versus 1. And we do have a pretty massive two-handed polearm here, which I've never used before, so it's going to be kind of fun to try it out, I guess. We also have a spoils to the victor here, so we might be able to pick up something that's pretty good. Now, one thing that you got to realize as well is that with spoils to the victor, I don't know whether you've actually seen this in the past, but whenever we have a spoils to the victor and I pick up a weapon from the ground, they usually don't have well, that was some insane damage. They usually don't have full durability on their weapon, even though they've not used the weapon at all. And I think that's probably a predetermined thing that has been like hard-coded in there or something like that, because whenever I see something, like for example this weapon right here that I'm using right now, this polearm was not used at all. He did not hit anyone with this weapon, but yet it was damaged massively. It has basically half its durability than what it would normally have. And so that basically says to me, okay, yeah, basically the developer just doesn't want you to pick up full durability items from spoils to the victor matches, which obviously, you know, in the grand scheme of things, if you pick up a really powerful weapon, like, I mean, as you can see right here, look at how much damage I actually did with this thing. It was actually kind of crazy. But as I said, we're going to stick to the rules. I'm not going to be repairing or anything like that. I'm not going to repair. We're just going to use what we can. I'm just going to stick with the polearm for now. And there we go. Oh yeah, all matches are going to pay out less gold, but that's absolutely fine. I don't really care about that. Let's have a look and see if we can buy something that gives us a lot of fame. This actually does give me a lot of fame, but unfortunately, it is too expensive for me. So I am just going to be holding it. I'm just going to hold it, and then we're going to see whether we actually get something in the next round here. Ooh, this is nice. Okay, this is looking pretty good. We're going to do the 1 versus many here. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay, yeah. This is going to be I think this is going to be the most difficult one, because there are 4 skulls, as you can see. This is way higher, much higher than me. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And this is going to be very hard, in my opinion. I feel like I may even just die. I may even just die here. I don't know. Oh, this is also... Oh, actually, wait. It might be better than anticipated, but there's only 2 traps on the floor. If there were 4 traps on the floor, this would be a lot easier. But the accuracy of being able to get them in a trap is going to be much more difficult than you anticipate. So let's just actually see here. Maybe I'm going to be able to. Yeah, no, we can get some of them. I'm just going to basically sprint around right here. I am super fast, right? I'm basically Sonic right now. So we can basically just go around like this. And we can even have them pressing on their own buttons, basically. We could press, you know, they'll press for their teammates, basically. You know, they'll kill their own teammates at this point. There we go. It's much better when they come this way around. So if I can just continue running around like this and actually continue trying to bait them onto the traps, we're going to have a great time. But if I can't, then we're going to die, and everything is going to be very sad indeed. Okay, there you go. That guy's dead. Can I kill this one? Yep, he's dead. This guy's going to die soon as well. Let's try and disarm him if we can, or destroy the shield. Either way, there you go. Go for the head. I'm trying to go for the head right here, but it's very difficult to swing this polearm. Okay, you know what? Should I just go on to the... Should I just go on to this thing? I don't know. Oh, never mind. Hit him around the shield. Okay, fantastic. There you go. Okay, so we did actually manage to achieve victory there. Very surprisingly, although maybe unsurprisingly, because let's face it, we had amazing help from the traps there, and it was indeed a rabble round as well, so I guess it does make sense that we were able to do that. Gonna go for the stamina region here as well, and as you can see, we now have this chest available. Unfortunately, the chest, as you can see, is still too expensive for me, so I'm going to actually just trade some of my fame right now, and hopefully that's going to give me enough. It did give me enough, just about, there you go, and that's going to give me 25% additional fame, which is absolutely crazy good. And there is a tournament. Oh no, there is a tournament. Yeah, save me. Yeah, well, we're going to do the tournament, because that's the thing. You know, if we see a purple match that is not draft, we're going to be doing it. So, tournaments, elite fights, we're going to be taking those every single time, and obviously we cannot repair. So those are the stipulations basically. We cannot repair, and obviously there is another. What's the other thing? The other rule? I have no idea. There was another rule as well that I can't remember now. But whatever the case, these guys are all extremely lightly armored, so we should be fine here. Maybe. I mean, look, 35 damage from this thing. He should die really, really easily here. If I can just... There we go. Nice damage, nice damage, nice damage. Get him dead. There we are. And now we can hopefully kill this guy as well. Basically just going to town on these guys. I mean, literally, if you have a significant amount of stamina regen, you're going to get situations like this where you can literally just regenerate stamina, hit with a massive weapon, regenerate stamina, and hit again within a couple of seconds. It's really not going to be difficult for you to do that. And you're going to be doing insane damage in the process as well. I don't know whether you've seen that, but look at that. 32 damage. So much damage being done here. And he's dead. Look at that. He's dead already. And we can just continue moving on to all these guys. And they're not going to have any idea what is even going on, because they're just going to get absolutely massacred. And can we actually kill this guy? Oh, that's massive damage coming in there. I don't have a helmet. Do bear that in mind. I don't know what he hit from me, but that was massive damage. There we go. Bear in mind that we are, of course, going to be healing ourselves after the round, so we don't have to be too worried about it. Nice damage. Thank you very much, teammate. I was I was kind of hoping that our teammates would start doing something, because they always seem to be kind of passive. They don't seem to really help you that much, but there you go. That is nice. We're done, and now we're going to get our 25 HP regeneration, due to finishing the round, of course, and then we are going to go at them again. I'm just very pleased that these guys all don't really have a huge amount of armor, because if they had armor, it would be so much more difficult. It really would. Okay, just going to be careful with this guy. Can try and hit him with criticals as much as possible. There we go, nice. And can we try to... I want to try to get over his shield. There we go, nice. Nice, he's dead. Is that him dead? No, almost. He's almost dead. Now he's dead. There we go, fantastic. Now we should be able to go for some overheads on this guy. Oh yeah. He doesn't have a helmet as far as I'm aware. That is just a cosmetic item that I think he has. And look at the damage. Look at the damage we are capable of doing right now. Absolute insanity. Boom, he's dead. And we will hopefully be able to do something similar to these guys too. I basically just want to try to earn as much of the audience's favor as possible. I'm actually really surprised. Why is the audience not liking me that much? Oh, it's because we're using the same weapon. Alright. Oh, okay. That's the reason. Well, I don't really want to drop this weapon. I mean, I guess I could. There are no other weapons on the floor, though. Oh, and this thing... Oh, wait a minute. This guy's using a... This guy's using an expletive flail. Yes, I was about to say something. I was about to say something about that. Yeah, let's just move on swiftly from that, because otherwise I may be tempted to tell him what I think of him with his flail. Yes. I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan at all. Maybe we can do something here. Nice. Oh, wow. I'm actually surprised that I took him out so quickly. Alright, very nice indeed. We were able to achieve victory, and let's see what we get for it. I kind of hope that they're going to give me some good fame for this, considering I do have some really, really good fame multipliers. But as you can see, look at this. Despite the fame multiplier, we're still only getting 7,200. It's really not enough. It's really not enough at this point. We need more than that. Okay, stamina skill, or we could go for all skills. I guess I'll go for all skills, because stamina skill, it doesn't really matter too much. May have to play it a little bit safer here. But obviously I can't really do that. I'm not allowed to do that, so we're going to see how this works. I guess I will just re-roll a second. Let's just see if I can get something. Oh yeah, absolutely perfect. Amazing, amazing coincidence there. I don't really want to waste too much fame on re-rolling, so I'm just basically trying to get something that is going to be super, super useful for us. Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to have happened, so we'll just repair ourselves, we'll just heal ourselves, and then we'll just move on. Okay, many versus many, or this. I also, oh yeah, the other rule is that I'm not using the reveal button. I actually breached those rules beforehand. So basically, I'm going to go in here, and I have no idea what it is. So that's what we're going to do. We are literally just going to go in here. I have no idea what this is whatsoever. Could be a one versus many, could be a pit fight, Could be anything. Obviously, it's not a purple match or anything like that, so we have no idea. But yeah, it's a grand villa. We might be okay. Oh, it's a many versus many. Oh, no, it's a one versus many? Yeah. Oh. Ooh, alright, I just ran into that Iron Claw right there. I wasn't actually expecting to be able to do that because they're all full HP, no rabble, no nothing like that. I think I may have, yes, I may have just instituted way too many rules that were actually going to make it extremely difficult for us. So we're just going to go rage-filled, quit. No, not at all. I think we've actually already done this character, haven't we? So I should probably just re-roll him anyway. Just gonna re-roll, and we'll see what else we can get. Another slave. Alright, yeah, sure. Fine, why not? Let's try it out. Let's try it out. Okay, so for this one, what we're gonna do, as I said before, we're gonna do purple matches, so basically elite fights and tournaments. We're not gonna do drafts because that does not further our class's goal. Our class's goal is to get as much fame as possible, right? And otherwise, apart from that, I will try to do as hard a match as I can possibly handle, and that's it. Those are the things. So we're just gonna go with that, because without that, I feel like it's just gonna be too difficult, and it's just basically gonna be like, well, my skill level is just not enough to be able to make that work. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna reveal some things. This is a many versus many. I guess we could do that. I mean, it's a luck of the draw as well, which means that me going in there without any kind of weapon is actually gonna make a pretty big difference. I guess it's gonna be a lot easier for me specifically. And it's going to allow me to maybe get a couple of kills, maybe allow me to increase my fame quite dramatically. And there's a small spiked Mala over there, which obviously is what I want. I want to get that Mala super, super fast if I can. Or the spiked club. Actually, the spiked club is really good too. Did someone pick up the spiked club? Yeah, someone did. All right, well, that's fine. This guy's using a vase. That's probably not going to help you very much, sir. But he doesn't really mind. I think it also kind of gimped me quite a bit on that previous one versus many to not have the ability to attack in multiple directions. Because obviously the polearm, it has a push mechanic, right? It has a push mechanic, shove mechanic, whatever you want to call it. And basically that just allows you to do, you know, additional things with it. However, it doesn't attack from that angle. So it's very, very difficult to actually attack from certain angles as a result. So it means that for me personally, it definitely limits the amount that I'm able to attack in those situations where I'm outnumbered. However, I felt like I actually was wearing them down quite a bit. I feel like, I don't know, maybe if I had slightly better armor or something like that, that's the reason why I actually find the Slave to be the most difficult, because it literally just doesn't allow you to purchase these bits of armor that you could potentially need to be able to survive those encounters. Because by the time you get to, you know, week 10, for example, you know, you're gonna have some hard enemies to fight, and you're gonna need some protection for that. Maybe, you know, it's gonna be potentially useful. All right, that guy's dead, and we can now just eliminate this guy as well, and then we should be fine. Let's get him out of there. Let's get him out of there. Come on now. Is he? Yep, there we go. Nice. Wow, he's going up into the sky right there. I love that. All right. I love those. I love those ragdoll effects. They're always super, super fun. All right, so yeah, as you can see, we did actually please the crowd pretty dramatically, and yeah, not bad, not bad. Okay, so now let's actually see. Is there something that I can actually get here that is going to give me a decent amount? I'm going to have to re-roll a little bit more here, even though I don't really want to. No, I'm not going to have the ability to find anything, am I? A spear! Are you serious? Don't give me a spear, you absolute imbeciles. Okay, this is absolutely terrible. Yeah, this is not helping. This is not helping one bit. I cannot believe that they gave me that. Spoils to the victor. Wow, that's really awful. And I can't do anything else. Okay, spoils to the victor. I guess I'll go for that, because I'm going to be able to take a weapon from a level 5 enemy. Well, or some of my allies. It might very well be that some of my allies die here. Who knows? Because this is a level 5 enemy, and well, quite clearly they're going to have much better items than we do, right? They should do at least, right? Hopefully. So I guess we'll see what happens. Let's see. Okay, we got a wooden pole on the floor here. Rusty, really? Oh, come on. Okay, they've got a massive two-handed. This guy's got a massive two-handed, so technically I should be able to do something with this. Maybe I should be able to do something with it. I mean, come on. I should, theoretically. Okay, there's the wooden Dakar. Wooden Dakar is absolutely terrible, isn't it? Isn't this even worse than what I just dropped? I think it is. He doesn't seem to be particularly good with this, actually, though. Whatever he's using. Can my teammates actually do something? Or are they all just as idiotic and useless as I am? I think that is actually the case. I think that's the reason why this is a many versus one, because every single one of these guys is looking absolutely terrible. Okay, do we have anything else available here? And they're all just... This guy's just running after me. That is so funny. Okay, we've got a throwing pilly here. I might be able to do some big damage with this. Nice, 19. Yep, he's dead. Oh, he dropped a purple. He had a purple two-handed. Are you serious right now? Wow, okay. He had a purple two-handed. I can't believe it. I cannot believe that one bit. All right. So as you can see, look at that. Yeah, that is absolutely fantastic. We're gonna repair that. We'll just repair it. Why not? We'll just repair it, and then we're just gonna put ourselves over here. Is this a polearm or is this two-handed? It's a two-handed axe. Wow, that's insane. Okay, let's go for two-handed axe skill then, and we'll just train in the next one. And we'll just go straight on in. What are we going to go for? Well, the many versus many is looking okay. What is the shrouded match, though? I don't really want to go into the shrouded match because I have no idea what this is going to be. And I don't really like many versus manys, so I'm going to force myself to go into this. I've said multiple times that many versus many for me is probably one of the most dangerous, just because there are many moments in this game where you're literally going to be going in with your team. You're going to think, oh yeah, come on guys, we can work together, we can win this. And then they all die within the first, 30 seconds or so. And then you're left by yourself fighting against really hard enemies, and it's basically, it turns into a one versus many. for pretty much no gain. You're not going to get any good, you know, kind of rewards for that, you know, in comparison to what you would have gotten otherwise. Thankfully, all the blue team basically just stood on these traps, which is obviously amazing. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna just cheer a little bit here, just because I want to see whether the crowd gives me... they might give me a wooden sparring longsword. It's not really what I'm hoping for, all things considered. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, 10 damage. It actually did 10 damage. Okay. I'm taking massive damage from these guys, as you might expect. Okay, we might be okay here. We might be okay. As long as my forces actually don't... Oh, no. Is he dead? No, he didn't die. Okay, that's good at least. Okay, I'm gonna stand on this. I was trying to kill this guy, all things considered. I'm gonna try and push him. Push him. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now step onto it. Yeah, there we go. Did I do some damage with that? I don't know. I don't even know whether I did any damage. Okay, well, whatever the case, I can just try not to die here. Or I can just die. I don't know. Maybe I can just die. Yeah. Oh dear. This is not going so well. Did I kill someone? I don't know. I hit someone for sure. Okay, we seem to be winning this. Oh no! Oh, he hit me in the head. I didn't even realize. See, now this is exactly what I'm talking about. I couldn't tell who is who. I'm sorry, I couldn't tell who is who. Oh well, never mind. I was having such a fun time, actually. I was having a hugely fun time with that character because we just got the two-handed axe. I was really, really excited about it. Okay, the criminal scum, I guess. We had amazing weapon. There you go. Because he didn't have weapon. Yeah, exactly. Alright, we had amazing weapon. That's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.